Hello friends, today we are going to design the SolidWorks Model Mania 2020 competition diagram. So if you look closely, you look at this view, you can observe that we have a rectangle here and a circle here. So we have to extrude these two uh, shapes. For the circle, if we are going to select the right plane, so we are going to select the right plane, and for the circle we are going to extrude it for 40 millimeter, and from here to here, this rectangle which we are going to draw on the right plane, we are going to extrude it to 28 millimeter. So first thing is that we have to draw a rectangle of 20 height and 12 here and 12 here. Its total will be 24. And then we are going to extrude this one and then the circle. So the diameter of the circle will be 28 millimeter. If you can observe in this view. After that, we are going to add the fillet here, and we are going to use the extrude cut. We are going to draw a circle, and the center of the circle will be here. We will add some relation here. So let's do first thing first. Make sure you select the millimeters unit system. So go to sketch, open the sketch on the front plane. We are going to draw a corner rectangle. Draw a rectangle here like that. We are going to add this dimension 24, 24 and 12 and 12. And this one is also 24. We are going to use the relation between these two. We are going to select this and add a relation of the midpoint. So it will fully constrain this shape. Exit the sketch. We are going to use the extrude command, and for this extrusion we are going to put the 28 depth under the direction blind. Okay, so after that we are going to select this face and draw a circle. This will fully define this sketch. Fully defined. We can also draw a circle here and calculate the depth. Total is 40. So if we draw here on this face, 40 minus 28. Okay. So now we are going to extrude it. We have to change the direction, and total is 40 millimeter. So at this point we achieve this shape. Now look at the drawing and try to find what is our next step. So our next step is that we are going to add a fillet of 12 millimeter. So go to fillet. The radius of this fillet is 12. We are going to select this edge to add this fillet. So we we achieve this shape at this point. Next we are going to make a cut here for the radius of 40 millimeter, and the center of radius is at this point. So at what plane we have to draw the sketch? We are going to use the front plane. For the sketching on the front plane, then select the circle and try to snap these points. Here it is showing us we are going to draw a concentric circle like that. So the radius is given basically 40. For the diameter we will have 80. and we are going to add some constraint. Add relation, we are going to select this center point and this point, and we will add the horizontal relation between them. Again, we can use this add relation, or if you press the control on your keyboard and select this point and add a relation vertical. So it will fully define it like that. Exit the sketch. Now basically we are going to use the extrude cut. But as you know, we if we select this setting, we are going to cut the material from here like that. But basically our requirement is that we have to cut the material outside of this circle. So we are going to use the flip side cut, which is used to cut the material outside from a sketch. And we are going to select through all both sides. We needed to remove the material from both sides. So this shape which is here is basically going to be removed. So at this point we achieve this shape, make it isometric. So we achieve this shape at this point. Next thing is that we have to cut this shape. We are going to draw a shape like that and we are going to cut it. So from bottom this point to this, it has the dimension of 6, and we are going to select this bottom face and open this sketch and draw this shape. For the dimension of this shape, you can look here. This is a center, and for this, from this shape or from this shape, we can understand that this circle and this arc, these two are concentric. So for the dimension, it has the dimension of 12 from this side, and the total depth is 14. So that's what we are going to draw, but we have to select this bottom surface for this sketch. Open the sketch on this surface. I'm going to draw a line like that, and then move your mouse here, and when you will go around to this point, it will convert it to the arc command automatically. So just snap it. We need it like that and draw this line. So we achieve this shape. The other method is that we draw this line and then put a circle here and make tangent with the reference to these two lines. Okay, now the dimension, this dimension is 12, this dimension is 14, and we can make this line, select this line, press Control, select this line and make midpoint. So it will fully define our sketch. Now exit the sketch. After that, we needed to make the cut. So basically what we needed, we have to remove this shape, this one, from bottom to this surface 6 millimeter. So how we are going to achieve it? Simply we are going to select the extrude cut, and from this command from, we don't need it to start it from the sketch plane. We want to make it the offset. And how much is the offset distance? 6 millimeter in the other direction. So you can now understand the meaning of the from. So basically first point is, if you want to make the cut from the sketch plane where you make the sketch, but we needed the offset, and we make the direction on the right side. So it is going to make the cut after 6 millimeter, and we are going to select through. Okay, so at this point we achieve this shape. Next, what we needed? Next, we are going to make a make some holes. So this is the hole here. This hole, we needed to find the dimension of this hole. So here it is given 6.6 through. We are going to select this surface, open the sketch, select the circle, and to auto track this reference, we can go here to this arc, and it will automatically show the center of this arc, and we can select this one. We can also put this circle and add the dimension, but it will take time. To make it easy, we can auto track the center of the circle and extrude cut through all. Click OK. It is done. Next, we have to cut this circle. Its dimension is given as 18, and the meaning of this symbol is depth. So a circle of diameter of 18, and you have to make the cut of 10 millimeter. So this shape, remember it, it meaning the depth of the cut. If you're doing engineering like mechanical, so it is important you must understand the drawings and the symbol of the drawing. So this is a good example. Okay, auto track the center. Its dimension is 18. Extrude cut. So blind, and what will be the depth? 10. Okay. Next we have to make some holes here, and we are going to use the hollow wizard for it. So type of the hole type, we needed the counter bore. Select this one and then see the dimensions of this counter bore. So basically M6S HCS. It's mean socket head cap screw. So you have to select this, and if the units are in inches, you have to make sure it's in metric, and for the type you have to select the socket head cap screw. SCHCS. So you can also know the meaning of this thing. SCH, socket head cap screw. Okay, M6 and through all. Next has, we don't know, we know it is on this side, but we don't have any flat surface for this reference. Through all, for the positioning, we are going to select right plane, and we can auto track this center and exit it. Now we can see we have the counter bore, but its selection is not perfect. We just have to make some changes according to the drawing. So this sketch we are going to edit it. So if you see, if you clearly see on this view, let me clear some stuff. If you clearly see the dimension of the length of this counter bore, you can see from this point to this, it has the dimension of 15. So we have to delete this dimension and add the dimension of 15. From here to here, here to this side. From this point to this point, this dimension is given as 15. And if you want to fully define it, you can add just a random dimension. So it's fully defined. Just have to update it. Okay, so it's showing this dimension is through all. We are going to create it. The whole through all depth dimension we will in the whole sketch it. Okay, I think there is a mistake. So this dimension is given and this dimension is given. Let's see if we have to move this. Now we needed to delete it. We needed to delete it. This dimension from this point to this point it's given. Okay. Okay. What is the issue? We are going to do it once again. So let's see if we can come up with a better idea to remove the mistake which I am making. So these are M6. Okay. Now we are going to edit this sketch and we can see if we can remove this mistake. So basically we don't need it to delete this dimension and we don't need it to delete this dimension. The only thing we are going to use it to change the reference point of this dimension. So this dimension, we are going to make it, but we are going to change the reference. So this will be the reference for this dimension. So it will be 15 like that. That's what the mistake I was making. I was deleting this dimension. We are not able to delete this dimension because this dimension is already stored in this command. So by changing it, it will show me the error because this dimension is there. So if we just change the reference point from this one to this one, this dimension is there, but we can edit it. Let's see if we, yeah. So I think at this point, we completed most of this stuff. So only thing which is remaining is the fillets. So let's see the fillet of two or red fillets. So we are going to select the fillet. Radius is 2. We are going to select this side. We are going to select this side, this one, this one, and the inner side. Okay. So let's try to change the color. For the whole model, we want just make it little bit transparent. Now change the color of fillets. So instead of the selection criteria